entrepreneurs, people like you that have these great innovative ideas, and then they love them and want to share them with the world. So we have the ability to do that. And something that I have coming up as our final American Dreams this hour is something that I think you are going to really figure out that you can rely on. It's called the Lamp Angel. So it is a decorative lamp that has emergency features. It is truly a gorgeous lighting function, but here's what it's about. Have you ever lost power and you don't have a flashlight, or you don't have batteries, or you can't find the candle or the matches? What happens? Everything goes dark. Now, you can't prepare for those times, but with the Lamp Angel, you are always taken care of. When the power goes out, the Lamp Angel is always there to light the path, right? So we have the inventor, we have Russi with me this morning. Did I say that correctly?
You did.
Good morning to you. And we also have John Cremans this morning.
Hey, all right.
Not that I was going to not forget.
No, that's okay. We're kind of in the dark right now.
We are a little in the dark.
But imagine having a light that literally not only is a lot of fun when the power goes out, because it automatically comes on, but also on the base of this, to be able to have lights that actually change in color. And they can do all kinds of things, from strobing. You know, and this could be if you had a party or a gathering, but imagine if you had family, friends coming over. Maybe it's a son or daughter, and you're getting this to put in their bedroom so that when we have a power outage. Matter of fact, some of the folks in Michigan right now have an ice storm, right? And all the power's gone. Now you've got a soothing light that is absolutely perfect.
So, Russi, how did you come about this? Like, what's the backstory on this?
Well, it was actually during an ice storm.
Oh, really? Okay.
Serendipitously, and it was, my father lived with us. He got up. He was already in bed. Ice storm hit. Power went out. He got up, fell down.
Oh, no.
And we wanted something. My husband was an electrical contractor. I'm an interior designer. And we wanted something that would come on immediately. Right the second that that the power went out, we wanted it to come on, and that's how it works. And I can show you
because
real quickly.
The magic is the power goes out, but the lamp doesn't. The lamp illuminates for 16 hours, correct?
That's correct. And it has a switch on the back so that you can actually turn the power on or off to conserve it in the event of an extended outage.
Right, right.
It also, most exciting, is that it charges your USB, or has a USB, so that it charges all your products and all your electronics with and without power.
That is phenomenal, because we all know that our electronics are our lifeline, especially during those times when you don't know when the power is going to come back on. You want to talk to family members. You need to make sure everyone's okay. So this actually stays on for 16 hours, plus a USB that will power your phone, your tablet, maybe your smartwatch, or whatever it is. So you're not losing power. Honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is so, it's already a beautiful lamp you could spend easily the $50 on.
Oh, absolutely.
It has all these additional emergency functions.
See, I'm looking at this too. When Russi brought this on Michael Inventions, our radio show, both ACOS and myself, we absolutely fell in love with it right away. And America did too. Matter of fact, we do a thing on the show, thumbs up and thumbs down. She got 100% thumbs up. People love this. And oh, by the way, if you look on her left, was it her left? Oh. She actually has a pen. You know why?
I know why.
She sold out in her first airing. It was the first time that we've actually had an inventor like literally blow it up and right in the first show. So that was amazing. And for them to actually, HSN to bring this back, a lot of people were looking for it and asked for it. So we brought back one of the coolest lamps I think that both ACOS and myself have had a lot of fun with, especially even in the office. Because I mean, think about it. If you had a party and you had a gathering, you might want to get several of these, because now you've got your party lights. But if you want mood lighting, maybe you're trying to set a mood. You like purple. Maybe you like orange. We could do orange too. We could do pink if you'd like. Maybe it's for little girl's room.
Yeah.
I mean, the possibilities on this are endless. And as a dad, I know that my daughter would have absolutely loved to have this, because when we would have a power outage, first thing she's doing, she's running into the our house, right?
Right.
But the lights come on. Turn the lights off again, because what'll happen? In seconds, you have 16 hours worth of lighting and then powering your devices too. And one of the things that Russi told us on the show that I think a lot of you are going to agree with is that, when the power's out, everybody wants to go to their phone and they're thinking, oh, I can call somebody, or I want to go on the tablet and find out what's happening with the storm. Especially here in Florida with a hurricane. So something like this, now you have light, now you have 16 hours worth of power. There aren't a lot of ways to do that out in the marketplace today.
Well, and it's reliable. You know, you can count on it. You don't have to think about, have I charged this? Did I put batteries in it? Do I have what it needs to give me the power in an emergency situation?
That's right.
It is reliable. It's probably why you called it the lamp angel, because it will be your angel of light when you're in a distressed situation, right? And when you're not really thinking about, oh gosh, did I prepare for this? It is already prepared for you. So yeah, it changes colors in 15 different colors and 4 different modes. That's fun. It's a beautiful lamp. That's fun.
You see how much fun I'm having with it.
But is $16.65 worth of peace of mind,
yeah,
right? And that's what it's about. It's on Flex this morning. That Flex will expire tonight. To get this, really, honestly, you're probably saving so many people in those times when literally it's dark, and then you're physically and emotionally feeling in a dark space. But this is going to light.
Well, and what we were thinking about was when you buy a lamp, you're already going to spend about this much money
or more
for a lamp of this quality.
Correct. And
the base is shatter-resistant acrylic, so you don't have to worry about, you know, with kids and things, you know, damage or getting broken. You're going to spend $25 on a good charger, and then you're going to have an emergency light. So if you put how much money you would spend on all 3 of those things into just one item, I mean, it's...
Absolutely, and it's an item that you can move from room to room because you don't need power. So
that's right.
If you needed to take it down to the attic, or you need to all huddle in, you know, a bedroom or whatever, you pick it up and you go because the power's out already. But this is going to illuminate and light for 16 hours, and it's going to charge your electronics, your smartphone, your tablet, your lifeline to the world when things, you know, are seeming kind of bleak. And so this is that time of year we know that the ice storms are happening up north.
Yeah, in Detroit, they've got, what, 30, 40,000 people without power. I lived in Wisconsin. I mean, that would happen on like a weekly basis. And if you were out for a day, I mean, just 16 hours worth of energy to be able to run a smartphone, to be able to watch what's happening with the weather. Even in the worst part and the worst conditions in Florida, you need to be able to know where the storm's going. And if your internet's still working, or you have a phone that has internet, you're in. You'll actually know. So to be able to run your phone for 16 hours, to be able to have light. We had a hurricane that hit south of Tampa a couple years ago, and the thing was, you know, they needed light then, and there was no light. There was no light for weeks in some places. This gives you that peace of mind to know that when the power goes out. So let's say we had a big storm.
Let's turn that power out. There you go.
There's light right there. It's gentle.
Instant,
it's soothing.
automatic.
And it's light enough that you'd be able to see in some of the darkest of spaces, right?
Of course.
And imagine that in a mom or dad that might live alone, and you know the power goes out. What are they going to do? They're going to run for a flashlight. They're going to you know have one on their nightstand that might last for an hour or two. That's 16 hours worth of light. Yeah. And that in a big storm would be well worth it to have for this.
Because it's more than just a pretty lamp. It's a functional emergency kit. I mean, this is your emergency lighting when things go out, when the power goes out. So remember, 16 hours of lighting. So if you think about, you bought a decorative lamp, and then you went out, you tried to buy a power station. Plus, you remember, this is water resistant, shatter resistant, and it's going to last you for 16 hours, so that buys you the time that you need to, you know, maybe gather the friends and family, figure out whatever, you know, what the approach, the attack is for the rest of this storm. Ice storm, whether it's a hurricane. It is on Flex this morning, which does expire tonight, so I can't stress that enough. $16.65 gets it home, and it's cute and fashionable too. I like the idea that you can have fun with it. There's 15 different colors.
It's going to always match your decor, right?
Exactly.
Comes in the shade. You know, now you match the decor that you need. One of the things that inspired us, though, on the show, and both Agos and myself, when Russie was on, and she got 100% thumb up from our guys. She came on American Dreams, sold out completely in her first airing. That's why she's wearing a pin.
Awesome. That's a very
there aren't many
special
guests
pin,
that actually have a pin like that. But that's for the sellout. But Russie, you inspired us because what you've done, and this is a project of love for you, your family, your husband, who's right offset, as a matter of fact, and that, I think, is inspirational to everybody. If you're an American inventor, you're a guy or gal that are coming up with solutions to everyday problems, this is the way to get it on. And to be able to come on our show, Michael Inventions, and then be here. This is a wonderful
it's
place.
Amazing. Yes, it is absolutely amazing.
With your family, though, for something like this, what does it mean to them?
It means everything, because all our kids, we have 4 kids, 4 grandkids, and everyone has contributed to it. My best friend for 45 years came up with a name for it. My mother-in-law, 72 years old, came up with our tagline, "Blackouts turn me on."
I mean, she's spunky, I bet.
Oh, she was great. And then all our kids, I mean, we had them putting them together in the garage when we first started. I mean, it's a family affair. It takes a village.
It does, and it's a passion project that America has obviously stood behind, because you sold out on the Monday night show. You're getting a chance to take advantage of it. Remember, our Flex does expire tonight, so it gives you 16 hours of illuminated light, plus it will charge your electronics for those 16 hours when there's no power, when you're feeling lost, when you're feeling in the dark, when you're trying to figure out, you know, is my friend safe? Is my family safe? Is my father, my mother? Get one for everyone. You know, this is that perfect time of year when you don't want to wait until the power goes out and you're left to some other devices that won't be reliable. This is always going to be reliable. You don't have to think about batteries. You don't have to think about recharging it. You use it as a decorative feature.
And just think, when the lights go out, if the lights are out, you need lights right away. And now you have it. And all those devices that are out front, looks like you got an Apple Watch.
Yep.
Well,
smartwatch, a cell phone,
everything's still charging.
And all that stuff is still charging while you're getting light. There's nothing like that in the marketplace. Certainly, if you wanted to do this, you had to buy a bunch of different things separately. But it's all in one unit that is completely beautiful. I mean, this is something that's going to match your decor, but also when the lights go out, or you want to set the mood, and you've got friends and family coming over.
Like your mother-in-law, setting that mood.
Oh, I was going to do that.